You know when you have one of those heartbreaks that's so devastating that the inside of your guts is on the outside of your skin? That's what happened to me after a breakup with a boyfriend. I was so numb, I could only see black and white. I couldn't see color. So I decided I needed to do a ritual prayer to try to banish the negativity and get rid of it. But first I was going to go out with my friends. We were going to go see a band. And an old boyfriend, another ex-boyfriend, said to me, you know, come rain or shine tomorrow, no matter how you're feeling in the morning, we're going skiing and using those copper tickets, so you better be ready. So after I went out that night, I got home and I lit my candle, little white votive candle, in a heat-proof ramekin, put it beside my bed, made a prayer, and I went to sleep. I woke up, and there was flames an inch from my face, flickering. I could see red and yellow through my eyes. The whole side of the bed was on fire. The floor was on fire. My German Shepherd, who's deaf, was in an antique fainting couch, and that was on fire. I grabbed my hair to check if it was on fire, and went out the bottom. My hair was not on fire. I went out the bottom of my bed because it was like a fire cage. I grabbed my German Shepherd, and I dragged him outside to the sidewalk. While I was out there, I realized that my cat, Samantha, was still inside, and I had to go back in and put out this fire. I went back in, running into my bedroom, and I grabbed a pillow, and I started beating the fire out. It was like man against beast, and the fire was winning. It grabbed the bed, and like a monkey, it jumped up and it grabbed the curtain. The whole room was on fire, and the flames were 5 feet high around me, and everything started slowing down. It was like I could hear, it wasn't like, it was. I could hear my heart beating. I could hear my breathing. I could hear the thoughts in my head, and it was like I was wearing a Darth Vader mask. The fire is loud. The fire was crackling. The fire was like a beast eating everything in my room. It was as loud as a freight train. I knew I had to get water. So I ran out of the room, and I looked behind me, and it was like a fire snake coming along the ground. It went up the door jamb and jumped up into the loft. Within seconds, it was rolling over itself in the doorway, breathing like a beast dragon. I knew I needed to call my mom. I called my mom, and she told me that I needed to call 911. I called 911. I was coughing and wheezing, and they were asking me questions about could I see smoke, and I told them that I could see across the room to the photo on the wall. And then the woman on 911 said something that went right through my ear into my brain like an IV needle, and she said, you need to get out of the house, leave everything you have, and leave your pets immediately. I went to the front door, and I turned around, and it was solid black smoke down to my ankles. And I yelled for my cat, Sam, come! And she came under the black smoke with me to the front door, and we were all out on the sidewalk. It was November, and it was cold. My dog, my cat, and I are out on the sidewalk, and the fire trucks are showing up. 8 fire trucks, they say. They're coming, and they're coming over and talking to me. And they're telling me that my house is now in flashover stage. And flashover stage is when things begin to melt down. And they're telling me that there's such a pressure system in my house that it might implode. And because it could implode, I might burn down all of Mapleton Hill. I realized I really, really messed up. They tell me that they're going to cut an 8 by 8 foot hole in the roof of the house to release the pressure. And next thing I know, I hear the back of my house, the windows explode, and the furniture is flying into the neighbor's yard. And as they're piling in thousands of gallons of water, I'm thinking about all my history that's being ruined. Everything I have, my photo gear, my furniture, my antiques, everything my grandma gave me. And I also realized it's just stuff. People die every year because of smoke inhalation. The firefighters tell me I had 17 seconds left to live before I passed out. I survived with my dog and my cat, my skin and my hair. And I really feel lucky because it's just stuff. The ritual prayer that I did that night didn't go exactly as I planned it. But I was no longer numb and I could see color again.